Hi there, another video, another final update, and I got some records, a couple of records, a couple of CDs, so let's get started. CD wise, I got some really okay stuff, I guess, some really nice stuff as well. First up, Monie Love with Down to Earth. I like Monie Love. She's a British rapper that was part of the native tongue movement that also had De La Soul, Jungle Brothers, Tribe Called Quest in them. She was part of it, wasn't part of it, I'm not too sure, but she rapped with them a lot. And this is a lot of fun. This is actually a really catchy, funky kind of hip-hop album, so I like this. Then I have Supposed Former Infatuation Junkie by Alanis Morissette. Yeah, this has Thank You, which was probably her biggest hit from this album. And I kind of like Alanis, and for a couple of bucks, I'm picking it up. Then we got this one. This I'm really excited about. This is Lamb's self-titled debut album from 1996. It's trip hop, but it's trip hop with drum and bass influences. Not the hectic, hyperactive drum and bass, but just small drum and bass influences. Some time ago, Cool Ranch Dressing, they kind of talked about genres that they hate the name of. Well, trip hop is one that I hate the name of, but the music is really good. So this is Lamb, and I'm really going to look out if they have anything else besides this album, and maybe seek it out on vinyl. I don't know. Then another Tori Amos album, To Venus and Back. Double album. It comes with the live side as well. Yeah, I really like Tori Amos. Getting into her music a lot more now. So then a band that I remember from years back, like 7 years back, when I saw them perform live at a festival. I kind of liked them, but I totally forgot about them. And then I saw this CD. The band is called Dogs Die in Hot Cars, and the album is called Please Describe Yourself. I haven't listened to it yet, so to be quite honest, I just know that I saw them play live, but I don't know really what they sound like. It's a British band. It's from 2004, so it might sound a little like Franz Ferdinand, Kaiser Chiefs. God forbid, I hope they don't sound like the Kaiser Chiefs, and other bands from that particular period. So I'm really looking forward to that. Next up, 3 CDs by one female who I had a couple of CDs of. Actually, the first 2 I had, and why I got rid of those CDs, I don't know. It's Tracy Bonham, and the album is called The Burdens of Being Upright. This is her debut album from 1996, and I liked it a lot back then. I thought it was amazing, starting with Mother Mother, Navy Bean, One Hit Wonder, Sharks Can't Sleep, The One. This was a real amazing, good album. It might even have been one of my favorite albums of 1996. So why I got rid of it, I don't know. I also had her second album, Down Here, which I thought was good enough. There were definitely better albums that year, but it's a solid, good album. And basically what happened after this was she got dropped off Island Records, because these both were on Island. She got dropped from the label, and she didn't decide to quit it there. She went looking for a new label. She found one in Zoe Records, I guess. And this is Blink the Brightest from 2005. This is a 3rd album. She did one more after this, which I don't have. But I don't know this music, so I hope it's close to what the other 2 albums sound like. But I don't know. Anyway, that's Tracy Bonham for you, and that's the CDs as well. Now the vinyl. This is Kate and Anna McGarrigle. Love Over and Over. And I don't like this at all. I kind of had other expectations. I looked at the cover, and I had seen this cover float around music forums some time now. And I always thought this was some kind of jangle pop from the early 80s. Boy, am I wrong. This is folky pop rock from Canada, and it's not good at all. It's not because Mark Knopfler's on it. I don't particularly care for Mark Knopfler or Dire Straits, but he's on here. He plays guitar on one track, but it just doesn't do much for me. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of this. This is Blanket of Secrecy with Walls Have Ears. I think it's what's also called Ears Have Walls somewhere. I don't know, maybe that's America. This is the European release. Comes with the inner sleeve. And this is just good, solid 1983 pop music from I think the UK. It's just really nice music. If you like 80s pop, you're gonna like this. I do. I think it's a lot of fun. I like it. This I picked up basically because it looked nice. This is Gordon Bogg. Album is called Peter Kagan and the Wind. It's from 1971, and it's on the Folk Legacy record label from Connecticut. And that's what it is. It's folk. It's pure folk music. Nothing fancy about it. Nothing slightly psychedelic or slightly experimental about it. It's just straightforward folk. The guy sings a lot about fishermen, about the whole sea and stuff like that. And it's really nice, except I wished it was a little bit more far out. But you know, for what it is, it's really nice album, and it's a good find because you don't see this a lot. Then I also picked up Elvis Costello and the Attractions with Punch the Clock. This one has Shipbuilding on it, which is an amazing track. It has a trumpet solo by Chet Baker, which it's beautiful. It's just a beautiful song. The rest of the album is pretty good, but that particular song is just amazing. I really enjoy Elvis Costello, so I have to pick that up. Some more prog. This is Emerson, Lake and Palmer in concert from 1979. It might have been originally a gatefold, but mine is a single sleeve. I think it's from Spain, but I could be wrong. Spanish release. It's on the Disci Ricordi. Could also be Italian, I don't know. It doesn't say. I love this picture, by the way. There's 7 trucks. The tour, they had 7 trucks, including orchestra, including instruments. 7 trucks. That's a lot. It's a really nice album. I like it. Not a big fan of live albums, but this is a really good one. So if you're into prog and not into live albums, do check it out because it's really worth it. Then we got Tangerine Dream, soundtrack to Sorcerer, 1977. I've had a love-hate relationship with Tangerine Dream for a long time. I didn't really care for their music. Then the vinyl community showed me prog, krautrock, including Tangerine Dream, and I was like, okay, I might need to check that out, and I did, and I've become really engaged in their music. I like it. So I picked this up, and this is really good. It's pretty brooding music. It's late 70s Tangerine Dream, so it's not really experimental, not really psychedelic maybe, but it's just solid synthesizer music. from these German masters. So I like it a lot. Then I just had to pick this up. This is Take No Prisoners, Lou Reed Live. It's a double album. It has this really disturbing image on the front. And then it has Lou Reed smoking a cigarette in the center. The cool thing is, I'm not able to show it. This drawing here, which shows Lou Reed and he's doing coke. It's a drawing by a Dutch underground artist called Peter Pontiac. It doesn't get mentioned on the sleeve, but it is him. It has the initials PP on it. Peter Pontiac, an amazing artist in Holland, and it was such fun to see a drawing of his in the sleeve. It's from 1978 on Arista. Comes with the original ear sleeves, and it's a live album. It's pretty good. Let's just say that it's pretty good. There's different longer versions of songs he did, like Walk on the Wild Side and Satellite of Love, and it's really good. This I was surprised by. Electronic Realizations for Rock Orchestra by Synergy, a 1975 album, American band or American composer, Larry Fast. It's on the Philips label. The sleeve caught my eye, and I remembered I had some Synergy on soundtrack, which I don't really care for. It's not that good, but I did pick this up, and it is really solid synth-based, prog, if you will. I like it. It's a solid album, and if you don't know Synergy, this is a good album to start with. And last but definitely not least, this was a really good find. I had seen a CD version, or at least the casing of the CD version at a Goodwill. Picked it up, opened it up, no CDs. Bummer. Now I have the vinyl version, which is a lot nicer. It's a live album, a triple LP set from the Nits called Urk. Urk also being a town in northeast of Holland, a fisherman village. Anyway, this is a 29 song set, recorded in Amsterdam, Utrecht, and Moscow, and it has the inner sleeves as well, with lots of pictures from their concerts. And you don't see this that often. You don't even see it at record stores that often. So finding this at a Goodwill, and it was like $4, I had to pick it up. I just had to. For Fred, Big Star, your two favorite songs from the Nits are on there as well, JOS Days and Sketches of Spain. Yeah, solid album, 1989. Yeah, I'm trying to get more of them because I really enjoy them more and more. So that's the Nits for you, and that's my update. Hope you enjoyed it. It's not that long, I guess. I hope it's not that long. Anyway, have a good one, and everyone, thank you for subscribing. I don't mention it that often, but I really appreciate it. I really appreciate the comments and the friendship in the final community. I really appreciate that. So everyone out there, have a good one. Peace.